A lot of patients ask me if they can use cotton buds. That is a resounding no. The best way to clean your ears is to use olive oil. The old grandmother's tale of not putting anything smaller than your elbow in your ear is true.